Sorry, teacher, I just forget some class.
Oh,
So,
no, no, no. It's not a problem. Are you ready for the class now?
yes,
Okay. Okay, that sounds good. I'm just gonna start our class now. Let's see. I'm sorry, just give me a second. All right. Let's see. All right, let's just head into our class while I try to figure this out. So this one is going to be a debate topic that says, is homework useful? Actually, that's basically what we're gonna talk about. It's going to be a topic that asks, is homework useful? Just gonna close these other ones out, and we can actually use this instead. Actually, I'm just gonna close this down for a second. And we're just gonna work with only one page. Okay. All right. Now let's work on let's just work with this. And I think this should be resolved now. Okay. It's going to be on a topic that says, is homework helpful? Now, do you think homework is something that is important, or do you think homework is something that is not is not as important? What do you feel about that question?
homework is important
Okay, and why would you say homework is important?
because why students doing homework, they can doing the self study.
Okay, all right, that's a good answer. Now let's go over to the next part. Let's see. And we're also gonna do some warm up activities before we really get into the topic. So I know in our last class we started from this, and we're just gonna continue from where we stopped. Is that, imagine you have 2 hours to finish all the homework below. Decide if the homework is difficult, then decide how long you will spend on each piece of work. So that's basically what we're gonna do. Oh wait, let me just go back. So this one says, write an essay about a Korean king. Is this going to be something that you feel would take a lot of time? And is it going to be something that's easy or difficult?
It is easy if you search online.
Okay. It is going to be easy. Okay. And why would it be easy?
And if you can search with that on the website or anything else.
Okay. And how long do you think the homework is going to take? How long do you think an assignment on a Korean king would take compared to something more difficult?
Can say again, please? I cannot hear you.
Okay.
Um,
Um, sorry, I couldn't hear what you said.
can you ask the question again? I cannot hear it well.
Oh, you can't hear me well. Okay. Let's see. Can you hear me? Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna go back to the question. I'm just gonna ask it one more time. It says, imagine that you have 2 hours to finish all the homework below. Decide if the homework is difficult, then decide how long you will spend on each piece of work. So those are basically the instructions we're gonna follow for this. And the first question I'm gonna ask you is going to be, write an essay about a Korean king. Would this assignment be considered easy or would it be considered difficult?
Yes. Easy
Easy, okay. And why would it be considered to be an easy an easy assignment? Why do you think it would be considered to be easy?
because you can search it for online or using AI for asking them for this easy.
So you can search online or ask AI. All right, that is a very good answer. And on average, how long do you think an assignment for this is going to take? How long do you think this assignment is going to take for you to, gather the information, for you to keep all your points ready, get your argument, your counter argument, give your examples, with your supporting details, that this character is who you say this character is, and submit it to your teacher for grading? How long do you think an assignment like this is going to take?
Mm, Based on that, it's kind of like 10 or 20 minutes.
10 to 20 minutes. Okay. That's a very good answer. Now, let's go over to the next one. It says, for this, second one says, memorize 30 words for an English test. And an assignment is going to be based on memorization, where you need to, memorize or try to find out about something. How long do you think it's going to be? And do you think this assignment will be considered to be easy or difficult? What do you think?
To me, it's kind of easy, but for most of the student, it's kind of hard.
Oh, it's going to be easy for you. For other students, it's going to be difficult. Okay, and why would it be easy for you, and why do you think it will be difficult for other students?
I don't know, but I just reading the text on the reading, and I still remember what is its meaning and what is it the word is.
Okay, and how long do you
But
think is how long do you think it's going to take before it's completed?
to memorize it clearly, it's like take 5 to 10 minutes.
5 to 10 minutes. Okay. All right. What about to draw a picture of someone in your family? Do you think it's going to be something that's easy? Is it going to be difficult, or is it going to be hard to draw a picture of someone in your family?
It kind of difficult.
It's going to be difficult. And why would it be considered to be a difficult task?
Because some people who like just really don't know how to draw like me. I don't know. I just know how to draw a stick man. That's like that.
Okay. Some people don't know how to draw. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I just put some people don't know how. Okay. And let's go over to the next one. And for something as difficult as this, how long do you think it's going to take for it to be completed?
If you want to draw it beautiful, like the real person, mm, it can take you a day.
Okay. A day. It's going to take up to a day to finish this. task. Okay. Now let's go over to the next one. This one says to find 10 facts about a country in Europe. Is it going to be an easy task, a difficult task, or something that you would say is going to be in between? Find 10 facts about a country in Europe. Is it going to be easy or difficult?
Easy. Yes, easy.
And why would you consider it to be an easy task?
Like the first one, you can search online or ask AI.
You can search online or ask AI. All right. Okay. And for this, the third question I'm going to ask you is how long do you think it's going to take to complete the task?
Like 5 to 10 minutes.
5, okay, 5 to 10 minutes. All right. So it's not going to take a lot of time. All right. That's a good answer as well. Now let's go over to the next question. So what do you think about homework? What do you think about doing homework in general?
Doing homework. Like doing homework is one of the things make you remember what you learned on the day, so you can remember when to remember something you have learned and you don't forget it.
Okay. And okay. Let's see. What can you give me? You know what? Let's leave that one for now. Let's go over to the next one. What do your parents think about homework?
My parents think homework is kind of important.
Okay. Parents think homework is important. And what is the strangest homework you have ever done?
Just homework every time.
Yes.
Like in the art class, it's like I just need to make like the clothes for the fashion show on the school. It's kind of strangers.
Okay. You had to make gloves for a fashion show? Okay. I see. That's a good answer. And I see why it would be something that's a bit difficult. So let's see. These are some answers here on the question of what do you think about homework? So the first sample answer says, I think homework is okay. Usually it isn't very hard and I can finish it quite easily. Then it says, I really hate homework. It takes me so long to finish homework. Most of the time, I just guess the answers. So this is a sample answer for the second one. What do your parents think about homework? The first one says, my parents really like homework. In fact, they tell me to ask my teacher for more homework. They think I will get better grades if I do more work at home. So the next one says, my parents think that homework is quite useful. They want me to finish my homework when I come back to my home. However, they don't think too much homework is helpful. They want me to they want me to have time to play. Now let's go over to the next one. What is the strangest homework you've ever done? For a sample answer, this one says, the strangest homework I've ever done is to copy some very old writing. Even we even had to make the paper look dirty and burn the edges. It took me many hours. I don't know why we had to do it. So this is basically a sample answer for what we just did. Now we're going to learn some new vocabularies based on this. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna read the text and then we'll listen to an audio and we are going to find out whether homework is useful or not. Fortunately, I don't think we have the audio for this one, so we're just going to focus on reading the text.
Okay.
And Yes, let's start reading from here.
Students go to school to learn. Then they go home and do their homework. Teachers give homework because that is how people have learned for a long time. Should we stop giving students work to do at home? Some people say that students should do their homework. First, homework is helpful. Students learn many things each week, but they often forget what they learn. Doing homework gives students a chance to review what they learn. Second, students can actually learn more at home. Children can do their own research, and improve their knowledge. Also, they will become more independent learners. This is an important skill.
Okay,
Impe- impe- im- okay.
this
Other
is
people say
okay. Go ahead.
the other people say that school should stop giving homework to students. Fast, students already study a lot. They go to school for many hours each day. So when they are at home, they should do something fun and active. This will help them to feel happier. Second, teachers usually give easy homework to their students. Doing easy homework is not helpful because students don't learn anything.
Doing easy homework is not helpful because students don't learn anything. All right. Oh, okay. We do have the audio, so let's just listen to that.
Published and copyrighted by WorldCom Education. All rights reserved.
Unit 1. Read a book or
Okay.
watch a movie. A long time ago, the only way to enjoy a story was by listening to a storyteller. These days, people can enjoy stories through books and movies. Then, if we want to enjoy a story, is it better to read a book or watch a movie? Some people believe that it is better to read books. First, books have a lot of information. So, the reader can learn many things about the characters and setting of the story. Next, books help us to learn. When we read, we can improve our reading skills, learn new vocabulary, and learn about good grammar too. In addition, reading books in a different language is a great way to improve our language ability. However, other people think that watching a movie is much better. One reason is that movies are quite short. Most films are only around 2 hours long. People are busy these days, but they often have enough time to enjoy a film. In addition, watching a movie is easy. Students are usually tired after reading books all day, and they don't want to read when they get home. If students watch a movie, all they need to do is sit down, press the play button, and relax.
Okay. So that's basically audio. Now let's go over to the next part. And now we're going to go over this part again. As we go over this part, we're going to find new words. So, since it's the same text and you've read the text, is there any word here that you're not very familiar with? Is there any word here that you would like me to go over or explain to you?
That is only one word.
Okay.
Is
Well,
is independent. I don't know
independent.
what the,
Okay.
on the second.
This word.
Yes.
So when you're independent, this basically means that you're able to do things. You're able to do things by yourself. You usually don't need any help. Let's use an example. So that's basically what it is. When you're independent, you're able to do things by yourself. You usually don't need any help. And I'm going to give you an example to further explain what that word means. Let's say you're a person, you graduate from school. After graduation, a lot of people become more independent. They usually leave their parents' houses. They get their own houses, start working for themselves to get money for themselves. That is an example of independence. Now, for example, let's use a boy called John, right? John was a senior at his high school last year. John graduated this year. After graduating, he left his mom and dad's house and he got a job at a factory. It's been 6 months and John has still been working at the factory, and John has become more independent. John rents his own house. He pays for his own bills, and he's bought his own furniture. He doesn't need anyone anymore. John is now independent. Do you understand what that word means?
Okay.
Yes. So that's basically what the word independent means. To not really be able to rely on anyone for anything and to be able to do something for yourself. Now, is there any other word that you would like me to go over with you?
I guess no.
Okay. All right. It seems like you've got the other ones. So now let's go over to the next part. Now we're gonna test our understanding of some of these words. And basically we're just gonna go over them one word at a time. So the first word we're gonna talk about is useful. If something is useful, what does that mean?
It's something like they have. I don't know. Let me try to explain it.
So I'm just going to give you an example, just like pretty similar to what we talked about. Let's say I'll use these two things for an example. I can't just grab my wallet. Okay, these are both cards, right? One is a card to somewhere called the Rec Room, which is a place in the city where I live where you go to play games. And the second is the card to a cell phone company that repairs phones, right? Let's say I really want to go play games. I'm bored, right? And I take this card to the place where they play games. If I give them this card and I tell them I want to play games with this card, they won't take the card. This card is useless. It doesn't have a use. But if I give them this card, the card is useful. It has a use. So if it's useful, it has a use or multiple uses. If it's useless, it has no use. So what does the word useful mean? Could you tell me?
It's something like they can use it in the direction time or what they want
Okay.
to use it.
So if it's useful, it means it can be used, just like with the example we went over. Now, the next one we're going to talk about is the next word we're going to talk about is social. What does the word social mean?
Social is like connect to people, the relationship or the communication.
Basically means relationship, communication. If you're social, basically you're able to talk and you're able to relate well with other people. Social is a word we use to talk about community and people, like social media. Media that is used to connect with people. Social studies, the studies of people. Social behavior, the behavior of people. So, what about forget?
Forget is like you can remember something. You
Yes.
can't.
Okay. You can't remember. All right. Let's see. Let's go over to the next one. For chance. What does that mean?
Change. Mm, change is like how to be.
So
Yeah. I know what that means, but I don't know how to explain that.
so chance is an opportunity. If I give you a chance to do something, I give you the opportunity to do something. Let's say something happens, right? And you're given the chance to repair it. You're given the opportunity to repair it. You're given the ability to repair it. So you can say chance is opportunity. It can also mean ability or to be able to do something. That is a chance.
Okay.
The next is review. What does the word review mean?
Like is when they'll look at something again or like you give your option about
Okay.
it.
To review something basically means to check it again. Yes, so that's basically what it means to check it again, to find out more information about something. The next word is actually. What does the word actually mean?
Hmm. Actually, it's like something can be sure or it in fact
Okay.
or
Sure,
really.
exact. Yes, that's pretty close. The actual, if something is actual, it is sure or exact. So the next after this is research. What is research?
Research is like study something carefully and like you discover some new information.
To study something carefully and discover new information. So that's basically what research is. The next is improve. What does the word improve mean?
It means to make something become better.
Okay. To make something become better. Okay. And after that, we have independent. Oh, we've done this already. Memorize. What does the word memorize mean?
Memorize is like you learn something and you remember it perfectly.
To learn something and remember it perfectly. Right? That's what memorize means. Now let's go over to the next one. Did a fantastic job on this page. Now, this one says complete each sentence with one of the words below. If you are a dash person, you do things on your own way. If you're an
Independent.
independent person, okay. When you do dash about something, you find information about it. When you do
Research.
research, okay. We want to know what dash happened that night.
What actually?
What actually happened that night. We have some time to dash what you've learned.
Review.
Review what you've learned. When you dash something, it gets better. When you
Improve.
improve something, it gets better. All right. Now let's go over to the next page. Okay, these are some of the answers here, which were correct. Now we only have about a minute left, so we might not be able to get into the reading today. So what we can do is we can just continue from here in our next class. And if we're able to finish this, we can go over it again, or just start off the next one. But we're just gonna stop here for today. Before I go, do you have any questions for me, just based on anything we've covered so far?
No, I don't have any question yet.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for being able to make it, and I will see you again in our next class. Have a very good day and take care.
Goodbye.